Imagine feeling a sudden, agonizing pain from someone miles away, knowing something is wrong without a single phone call, or seeing a loved one appear in your room at the exact moment they die. Most people write these stories off as fiction, but one specific group of people reports these events with stunning frequency. Identical twins provide a unique look at the genetic code. Two people born with the same DNA, often raised in the same environment. Studying their lives forces a difficult question. Where does predictable programming end and the inexplicable begin? This campus was the setting for the Minnesota Twin Study, where researchers tracked twins who were separated at birth and raised as complete strangers. One of their most famous cases involved the Jim twins. Separated at birth, they reunited at age 39, discovering they had lived parallel lives. Both were named James. Both owned childhood dogs named Toy. Both married women named Linda, divorced them, married women named Betty, and named their sons James. This level of convergence happened with zero communication between the two men for nearly 4 decades. They were two separate lives running the same biological software, suggesting that when the genetic code is identical, reality can mimic the impossible. This shared code creates what twins often call telepathy, finishing each other's sentences, calling at the same moment, or ordering the same meals. Science defines this as parallel processing. Two identical brains arrive at the same conclusion because they process the same information through identical neural pathways. Built from the same blueprint and shaped by the same experiences, they naturally predict each other. While finishing a sentence feels like mind reading to the person experiencing it, it is actually a demonstration of high biological predictability. However, these algorithmic explanations struggle to account for crisis cases involving unpredictable external trauma. Take sympathetic pain. Twins like the Houghton brothers have reported feeling a sudden, sharp physical burn with no cause, only to learn their twin was severely injured miles away at that exact second. Researchers like this have spent over a century documenting an even stranger anomaly, the crisis apparition. These accounts involve a person seeing or hearing their sibling at the moment of distant death, a presence that feels undeniably real, occurring without any warning or known channel for communication. This table summarizes the frequency of these claims, showing that 60% of twins surveyed reported telepathy-type experiences, a rate significantly higher than that of non-identical twins. A sudden car crash miles away cannot be predicted by a biological algorithm. These cases reveal a gap where the predictability of parallel processing ends and the unexplained begins. To bridge that gap, the scientific community looks to human psychology rather than the paranormal. One major factor is confirmation bias. We remember the one eerie coincidence, the hit, and forget the thousands of times a twin felt dread and nothing happened. Additionally, the human brain often generates vivid sensory hallucinations during sleep transitions, which can explain many reported apparitions. If telepathy were a measurable mechanism, it would appear in the lab, but decades of formal tests using these Zener cards have consistently failed to show proof. Without a repeatable signal, science categorizes these events as statistical outliers or distortions of memory. But dismissing these stories entirely might miss the significance of what is being reported. Identical twins exist at the border between statistical probability and a depth of human connection we cannot yet map. Even if these moments of shared crisis are eventually explained by biology, they reveal that two people can be synchronized with a precision that exceeds our current understanding of the mind. The phenomenon of twin synchronicity remains unproven and unexplained, but for those who live it, it is not something that can be easily dismissed.